Good evening. Welcome all of you. Bande Matram. This is a great day. This is a great day for specifically for the people of Odisha. This is 1st April, Utkal Divas. Kolare Utkars, that is Utkal. So this is the establishment day. Odisha got freedom. Most of the time we are befooled on saying this April Fool. That era, that saga, that word is gone. That time is gone. This is not the right time to celebrate it as the April Fool. It is time to celebrate it as Utkal Divas. So on this great day, with our great temperament, with a great attitude, with great intensity of thought and belief, we are going to have a great discussion on inner cleanliness. When two words are there, when inner we are using, there is another part that is outer. When we are speaking of the cleanliness, that uncleanliness, that is also side by side existing. So we have taken it for granted for discussion on inner cleanliness. Outer cleanliness, to some extent, it is possible. Sri Aurobindo is having a nice quotation on cleanliness. If you wish to install there the living presence, keep the temple clean. Keep the temple clean so that you can have a positivity, the mentality or possibility of establishing, manifesting the divine. If you wish to install there the living presence, keep the temple clean. So just imagine, suppose this blackboard on which you are going to write, suppose it is unclean. How is it possible to write it out? Nothing can be possible. You can't write anything anyhow at any point of time, not at all possible. So you have to clean it properly so that you can write. Like this, you must keep your inside inner board cleaned so that the universal and the soul could write on it. So everything must be cleaned properly. Here we are going to have a short discussion on inner cleanliness, and it is to be quoted from the mother's quotations. Before going to another thing is coming to the picture, suppose something dusty, dirty on our outer surface on the skin or in our outer or surface or periphery superficial. We can clean it because we can see and we can reach, we can actually have the ability to clean it. But if it is some uncleanness inside, then how can we clean it? We can use a soap, साबुन मारो तो साफ हो जाएगा, ये तो ठीक है. लेकिन इसके अंदर something there in the inner or inmost being, how shall we be able to clean it? That is the question of discussion, point of discussion right now. And mother quotes, I have known people, many, not only a few, not only one. I have known people in many numbers, I mean among those who do the yoga. Not people who I am, mother is not quoting the people who are in the ordinary consciousness, people who pursue the yoga. So who do the yoga? I have seen, mother quotes, I have seen many people, not a few. I have known many who each time they had a fine aspiration and their aspiration was very strong. Most of the people, they are aspiring heavily. They are having a high aspiration, strong aspiration, and they received an answer to their aspiration. To their aspiration, they have also received an answer about those, not one or two or a few. It is in numbers. Every time on the very same day or at the latest the next day, they have a complete setback of consciousness. That is the what the lacuna. They have the complete setback of consciousness on the very time or the very day or the next day. The complete setback of consciousness, and we are facing the exact opposite of their aspiration. Exact opposite of their aspiration. They feel, they know They aspire and get the result. Their aspiration is strong. They receive the answer. But the thing is that on the very same day or same time or the next day, they get the very complete setback of the of consciousness, and we are facing exact opposite of their aspiration. That's what Mother puts not only in one or two, but they are in many. Their number is many, and especially who do the yoga. Well, these people have developed only the positive side, Mother Course. Mother tries to explain. They have developed only the positive side. They make a kind of discipline of aspiration. They ask for help. Just imagine they have initially first step, they have developed a positive side. It is fine. Positive side they have developed. Second, they have a kind of discipline of aspiration that is also strong in them. Already we have quoted they have got the high degree of aspiration, strong aspiration. Third part, they have asked for help, that is also there. Now they try to come in contact with the higher forces, that is number four. Number one, have a positive side they have developed. Second, high discipline of aspiration. Third, they ask for help. Fourth, they try to come in contact with the higher forces. They succeed in this also. Fifth, they have experiences. That is another good, another boon. But they have completely neglected cleaning their room. Everything is there positivity. Everything you can see in a very dazzled manner, but actually their footfall, their loophole is they have neglected cleaning their room. Room means this are not the physical outer room inside. So it has remained a dirty forever as ever. You know, once the mother is entering somebody's room, he is a great sadhaka. But immediately mother is rushing and coming to the corner of the room at the backside, where backside of this furnitures are actually kept. And this sadhak is in agony. What is happening? Mother is coming and said, what is going on? What is how the confusion is taking place inside him? And mother finds dust is there, and this sadhaka simply has actually covered the dust. And mother, of course, see, this is the dust. It is going and, of course, complaining against its negligence. So that is what really happening. It is in the outer side and the inside also. We are doing the same thing, dirty as ever, and so naturally, when the experience has gone, when this experience, without experience and second step is your realization. So with the when the experience has gone, this dirt becomes still more repulsive than before. It was sitting, it was sleeping, there was no problem in it. But once this experience has gone, it has got another result. So this after this experience has gone, that becomes still more repulsive than before. That is what you will find the repulsion from the darts. So, what we must do? One must never neglect to clean one's room. One must never try to never neglect to clean one's room. It is very important, Mother quotes. You must keep the temple clean, as Sri Aurobindo said here. Mother quotes, you must never neglect to clean one's room. It is very important. That is not the outer room where you are staying, you are sleeping, you are doing something. That is not your outer room. But what exactly you have to do? You have to clean. That is the inner cleanliness, at least as important as the outer cleanliness. Here, outer cleanliness, there is smell, there is ugliness. So you try to clean it, and that is also very reluctantly, not in a usual regular manners. But here you have to go deep inside. You have to clean it. That is the requirement. Vivekananda has written, I don't know, the original I have read from French translation, of the course. One must every morning clean one's soul and one's body. Body is fine. Vivekananda has said, you every day, every morning, one must every morning clean one's soul and one's body. Body can be anyway, with a hard decision, you can clean your body. What about your soul? But if you don't have time for both, it is better to clean the soul than to clean the body. But regularly we do the opposite thing. Sometimes we don't have any time. Even when we are neglecting time, we are going to bathroom. We are thinking of like anything. and singing songs merrily. Everything is happening, and we are unable to clean our outer body. But here, Vivekananda is having a saying. At least everybody, every morning, you must keep your body and the soul. If you don't have time, on the hardest case, on the worst case, try to clean your soul instead of cleaning your body. Just imagine cleaning the soul, it is most important without which you can go. Just imagine soul never get corroded. But thing is that mind, repulsion from mind, life and body, struggle, strife, resistance. That is the criteria for which actually soul is actually being deprived of doing the original, fulfilling the original mission. Again, we are going here. Mother is having the second option. Mother is putting the second option before us. All forces upon earth begin from outside. See, two methods are there. Normally, we see one, no, fundamentally, there is no fixed rule for fixed for sadhakas by the integral, for the integral yogic process by Mother or Sri Aurobindo. But still, the rule is there during the course. From inside outward is the rule. From inside outward is the rule. But when this cleaning and everything this is concerned, when we are concentrating much upon that one, and the mother is having you begin from outside. Begin from outside, step by step. You go inside, inside, and inside. So begin from outside. That is the call from the mother. Very fine, very indicative, very impressive. That's what we must know. And the clean begin from outside. That cleanliness, that cleanliness. That is a must. Already we have even not Sri Aurobindo and mother. Vivekananda's quotation we have found every morning you try to clean your soul and the body. If you have got no time for that also, try to clean your soul instead of cleaning the body. Soul is more important, but actually when we are killing, we are actually cleaning the purpose. We are the method we will click. That is to go begin from outside. Mother quotes here, explains here. All forces upon earth tends towards expressing themselves. It is a universal concept. It is a universal goal. It is a universal expression also. All forces upon earth tend towards expressing themselves, tend towards earth. All forces upon the earth, all forces tends towards expressing themselves. The expression is the major thing that is set in the agenda, hidden agenda. They tend towards expressing themselves. Second, these forces, the forces which want to express themselves, these forces come with the object of manifesting themselves. Second, number one, they want to express themselves. Second, object of manifesting themselves, and in you, if you place a barrier and refuse the expression, they, number one, they try to express themselves. Second, they want to manifest themselves, and while they are expressing and they are on the path of manifesting, that time when you place a barrier and refuse that expression, they may try to beat against the barrier for a time. Naturally, you keep a barrier before them. They try to knock, they to try to strike at least for one, and then what happens against the barrier for a one, and then but in the end they will tire themselves out. And if they feel call is coming but you are not answering, if they are trying to express and manifest but then you have kept a barrier, they kick, they strike, they try to beat, but after this they get tired. They themselves tire themselves out, and not being manifested, they will withdraw and leave you quiet. That is what really happening. They are coming to manifest, they are coming to express. Suppose you are putting a barrier, a wall in front of them, they will try to strike it once. Even if it is not possible, then they will tire and they will simply they will move out. They will tire themselves out and not being manifested, and they will withdraw and leave you quiet. Where you were, there you will be. And you must never say, for at that time, what is you are saying? I shall first purify my thought. Very interesting, very gorgeous sentence. I shall first purify my thought, purify my body, purify my vital, then later I shall purify my action. So mind, life and body, I will sequentially, I will try to purify and then I will go to purify my action. I will quote the sentence again. I will first purify my thought, I will purify my body, purify my vital, and then later I will purify my action from outside to inside. Here actually you are feeling, you are the sequentially you are going. That is the normal order, that is the order of the universal. First body, second first thought, then body, and then vital, then my action, in sequence, in order. But it never succeeds. That's what mother quotes. It never succeeds. Then what is the effective order? What is the real order? The effective order is to begin from outside. Then what is you are saying? The very first thing is that I don't do it. The very first thing is that I don't do it, and afterwards I desire no longer, and next I close my doors completely to all impulses. I don't do it. That is what really happened. And after saying the doors are completely closed to all the impulses, they no longer exist for me. That is the another criteria, another big setback. And I am now outside all out that I'm totally outside. This is the true order. This is the true order, the order that is effective. First, not to do it, and then you will no longer desire, and after that you will go out of your consciousness completely. So that is a great thing, great setback, great thing, and the great order that mother has given the true example and the true clue before us. So we have to know, we have to be very much particular in that matter, because you yoga, once you fail, then chance is very few. Once it is going out, very difficult to get it back. So be very much adequate, very much vigilant, very much sincere. Vande Mataram.